You guys know I love fragrances, but collecting them has almost gotten a little out of hand. No one ever really talks about the downside of collecting fragrances, so today I am. Come back, and if you're thinking about building a collection, this video may help you save money and stress and regret along the way, but you gotta. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're into fragrance reviews, layering combos, and just smelling like you got your life put together, then you know what you gotta do. Stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So I wanted to do something a little bit different and switch gears for a second. Fragrance collecting. I've always been a collector, whether it's sneakers, fragrances, DVDs, you name it, I collect. And I wanted to do something different because although I really enjoy collecting fragrances, I think I've mentioned it briefly in a couple of videos right before the new year. I've been called to be more intentional and save money this year. So instead of talking about specific fragrances one should get or should have in their collection, I wanted to do this video not only for myself but for you guys as well, just to be mindful of when we're buying fragrances, the things to look out for that's not really discussed because we watch our favorite influencers and they're just telling us to buy instead of really being careful with how we consume our fragrances. So without further ado, here are my 5 points that I think no one ever really discussed when it comes to fragrance collecting. Let's get right into it. So the first point that no one ever really talks about, collecting fragrances can be addictive fast. As I mentioned to you guys, I love collecting things. I don't know if that's a problem or just a thing that I'm into, but I love collecting things, whether it was sneakers since I was 13, 14 to now, right? To collecting box sets. I love DVDs, specifically of my old shows, like old cartoons. I'm a kid at heart, so I'll collect that. I'll collect video games. I have not every single game console, but I have every console that a good portion of them, whether it's Sega Genesis to PS5, I will collect that. I just love collecting. But when it comes to fragrances in particular, it can get really bad really quickly and very expensive. And that's where overconsumption, comes into play. You see your favorite social media influencer, fragrance influencer, and they're telling you to buy this, buy that, and then you're seeing other people's collections, and then you think, I gotta compete with them and purchase this and have a better collection, and that's where overconsumption comes in, where not only you're buying the fragrances, but you're buying the body oils and the lotions and the body wash, everything to pair with your fragrances, and it's just bad. And then you wanna use, if you don't know how to budget your money correctly, you might start using those buy now, pay later services. Listen, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've used Klarna, I've used Affirm, I've used my credit card, and I realized, wait, hold on a second. I gotta recalibrate and pay stuff off because this is getting ridiculous. So again, no one ever really talks about how collecting fragrances can really get addictive in a bad way, where you're overspending, you're on your budget and not really knowing how to dial it back in. So my advice to not only you guys, but to myself, you don't need everything. Take it easy. Make sure you have a budget. Make a list of the things that you want. I know for me, moving into this year, although I have a never-ending wish list, I've curated the different seasons and going to try to stick to at least 5 or 6 fragrances for the new season, just so I can stay, spend time with the fragrances I do have and the products that I do have, because buying 10, 15, 20 like I was doing a season is nuts and it gets really overwhelming. So number 2, you don't have to get every fragrance that everyone is talking about. I'm guilty of that, and I'm speaking from a content creator perspective. but also it can be from someone who collects fragrances as well. Just because everyone is talking about the latest or hottest fragrance doesn't mean I need to get it, right? If I have to get it at my own pace and then talk about it and review it later on, and it may not get as many reviews or rather views just because it's not the hottest fragrance anymore, then so be it. I'm not in this for PR, money. I'm in this just to show my passion, which, listen, if you're watching this, I'm not saying I don't want money or PR or anything like that, but the main reason that I'm here and I'm here with you guys is because I'm showing you guys my passion for fragrances. And I think we don't have to jump on the next best thing to just to say we have it. I think of when I purchased Ingenious Ginger from Goldfield and Banks. I saw a lot of people say Suspiro's Vibrato was very similar to that. So I thought, let me get both of them so I could compare the two and get views and what have you. And that wound up not like, I like Vibrato, but it doesn't compare to Ingenious Ginger. So that could have been something I could have waited on or not even have. But I wanted to say, not only that I have this, that one of the hottest summer fragrances, but also I wanted to be able to talk about it, and that's the wrong way to go about things. So again, my advice, you don't need everything. Specifically, Jenna, as a content creator, your time will come where you get the PR and the money, if that's God's will, but you don't need everything just because everyone is talking about it. Number 3, you don't need every dupe plus the original. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not throwing shade or knocking anyone, specifically content creators. I get it, right? If I want to influence you to purchase a specific fragrance and compare and contrast what's the better option, I understand that. And my first year, I got swooped up into that hype as well, going on the TikTok shop, seeing all the different TikToks and how I need this Arabian fragrance. But I realized I prefer the original. I'm not better than anybody, but that's my preference, right? So why do I need countless dupes and the original? I have a big collection already, and it's just gonna sit there. I'm gonna create the content, and then it's just gonna sit there. It just didn't make sense to me. So for me, I prefer the original. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some dupes that are just better than the original. I gave away Burberry Goddess because I love Lattafa's Ungam, and Armaf's Clubbed in the Wheat Intense Man is incredible. A really good alternative to Creative Ventus. Heck, that's a perfect fragrance, right? Example of a fragrance. It has numerous of flankers. When that one dupe is perfectly fine. The EDT version, chef's kiss. You don't need multiple bottles of a specific scent. It's ridiculous, and if you have a big collection, it's probably just gonna sit there. I don't know, I'm not speaking for anybody, for me, it was just too much. Which brings me to my 4th point. Do what's best for you. I always see the discord of, should you buy the original fragrance or if you buy the dupe, and then the people that buy the original fragrances are snobs, and then the people that buy dupes are less than. That's not the case at all. Do what's best for you. For me, as I mentioned with my 3rd point, my preference are original fragrances, but that's okay. I don't think I'm better than anybody. It's just what I prefer, right? Do what's best for you. If you want to spend $300, $400 and you can afford it, and it's a smart option for you, go ahead, do it. Same thing if someone prefers the affordable option. Do you, as long as we smell good, because we can't go out there saying we love fragrances and we smell crazy. That's the main point. Getting into our passion and doing what's best for us. That's it. Never mind what anybody else thinks. It's what you feel confident in. And my last point, you don't have to break the bank to smell good. There's always this chatter in regards to where you should purchase your fragrance from. Should you support the brand and spend and pay for retail, or get it from a discount site? Me, I'm gonna buy a fragrance at a discount site. I love having the original version as opposed to a dupe, but I'm not spending retail price when I get the same exact fragrance, literally the same exact fragrance, brand, everything, for significantly cheaper. I mentioned in a short last week where I had purchased Creed Centaurus, but when I first smelled it at Bloomingdale's, the sales associate asked me, am I the type of person to purchase it online instead of in store? And I told him, honestly, yeah. You know, I gotta do what's best for me. Brands are not thinking about me saving money. They just wanna make a profit, right? If they wanna increase the price on a fragrance, they'll do it. If they wanna discontinue a size when it comes to the bottles and still charge the same thing for the smaller size, they're not thinking about us, right? So I gotta do what's best for me. So if I can find the same exact fragrance at a discounter site and it's legit and reputable, the website, game over. You know, at the end of the day, yes, we want to smell good and we want to have a banging collection, but you also got to do what's best for you and what's smart. But if you're the type of person that wants to go into Neiman Marcus and Saks and all that and drop $1,000 on a couple of fragrances and come out with the bags and everything, that's fire. Buy me something. But me, I got to do what's best. So if that means there's a sale in Bloomingdale's or Neiman Marcus or whatever that I think works for me, I'll do that. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to my trusty, dusty discounter sites. And I may even drop a video soon just showing the different sites that you can go to. I know we see this video pretty often from other people, but I'm always advocating that, so I might as well drop a video when it comes to different discounter sites. But the theme of this whole video, be smart, do what's best for you. And that is my video. Let me know what you guys, the different things that you've come across when it comes to collecting fragrances that no one ever really talks about in regards to the downsides of everything. I'm all ears. I'm just trying to stay, again, intentional and be honest when it comes to my videos and what I've witnessed when it comes to collecting fragrances and being a content creator. And listen, I appreciate, as always, the love you guys have shown me. The amount of love that I've been receiving as of late is really overwhelming and nice. And if I influence you to purchase a fragrance, that's awesome. But the main theme of this video is to be smart. We don't need everything. Even if I tell you, yeah, this fragrance is fire, you need this. Yeah, you need it, but if you have to wait on that fragrance, that's perfectly fine as well. Stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe, and always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.